Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another deluxe video. In the last video, I just ended up rambling. Yeah, a lot. I'm not quite sure how I got on that topic, but sure, brain, sure. I just started discussing a bunch of random shit. I'm not sure exactly how that started. I don't know. I just sometimes talk about random shit. Like, what started this? Aporia, I'm starting to think that something about you started this. Oh yeah. It was that time you kicked my ass, wasn't it? Yeah, at a very convenient moment. Interesting. Anyway. I still find it very interesting that he did what he did. That's such weird timing. But yeah. There is so much more to this universe than anyone currently knows. Okay, listen. I can also lower your monster's attack. I bet you hated every moment of that. Your card going to the graveyard. Oh, I know you hated it. But, you know, that's just what happens when you're a bad raid boss. Oh god, he's going to destroy me. Like, when the event starts getting harder. He's going to destroy me every single time I enter a duel. I just remember losing to Quattro more often. But then again, I was also newer then. Okay. So anyway, I just started dueling and I entered autopilot, and when I entered autopilot, I started dueling Aporia when I was not even paying attention. And yeah, he just got his ass kicked. Yeah, I just enter autopilot and sometimes his life points just reach 0. Sometimes that's just what happens to his life points. They drop to 0 and I'm just like, wait, what happened? And then I remember all the people that criticized Roman in sevens for not remembering what happened during her duels, during her hangry mode, and I'm like, okay, I understand, but I probably forget my duels just as easily. And even when I'm on a full stomach. Is my stomach full? Well, wait, hold on a second. Do I even remember what this trap is? Yeah. Like, dude, I forget what I even have on the field. That's how bad my memory is. I mean, to be completely honest, my memory could be worse. I do know that. Alright, well, I wanted to make a joke about how I just started dueling and he got his ass kicked. Yeah. So I just started dueling and his life points dropped to 0. Yeah. It's basically like that sometimes though, like I'll be dueling and suddenly his life points reaches 0. Suddenly my opponent's life points just drop to 0 without me even realizing what was happening. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to duel on autopilot at all. It's funny though, it's funny. Okay, how many standard duelists are there? I have to keep track of them. Okay, there are 5, huh? Okay, I'm going to go to Zexa World and Quattro's going to kick some ass. Yeah, this is a raid boss break. Yeah, a raid boss break. I need to get Quattro up to his max level. Well, yeah, his max level. As current and updated as I can get. Oh, Shark's out. I bet he wants to duel me. And you know what? I'm gonna kick his ass. Yeah, I'm definitely kicking his ass. You know, out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh series, if I had to be in one of them, it would be Zexal. Yeah, I would be in Zexal's world. I like Heartland City. It looks amazing. It looks awesome. For some reason, I just feel like I'd be at home there. Although I don't really have any reason to say that. I mean, it is funny though, considering that the last time I felt even slightly normal was when Zexal was airing. But things did change. Things did change. Yeah. I mean, I started playing this game and things changed quickly. Things really changed quickly. Like, I say one thing turns out to be bullshit later. Yeah, it turns out to be bullshit later. But, you know, I think that just makes my earlier videos more hilarious. When you actually know that it's complete bullshit, because in the future, I definitely do not seem to actually still have those biases. Like that time I was offended about having to play Jaden, and now I play him all the time. Yeah, I clearly got over that fast. Okay, this is seriously some aesthetic shit over here. What do I do with this? I want to screenshot this, but I don't have any... I don't know how to screenshot this without... Okay. Print screen. I'm going into an art program to save this screenshot. For no reason. Now, obviously, if I was playing this game on my phone, it would actually be easier. Whenever I see my aesthetic, I just screenshot it. And yeah, I do that on my phone a lot. I just screenshot things. Mainly in the games that I play, because obviously I cannot justify paying a phone bill without having a smartphone. And that's pretty much what happened when I got my first phone, for the purpose of having it be used as a phone. Like, I was in college. At some point. And I was... Dude, is this program even going to open? I'm gonna try again. Okay, I clicked it again. I don't know. I may have just opened it. I may have opened it 2 times. Which honestly is just not good for my computer. And on that note, I am actually considering just getting rid... I mean, I'm thinking of not using this computer anymore after Christmas, or depending on what I get for Christmas. Just because my computer has been irritating me lately. Oh, and by the way, the screenshot is going to be saved to my hard drive very soon. So you guys don't have to look at this for much longer. I just have to, I just have to make sure that I do this, because sometimes I have to write notes. And I don't want this to be erased from my keyboard. I mean my clipboard. Wrong terminology. How did I even get that wrong? Anyway. I definitely have a lot of weird terminology in my brain. I don't know where I get some of it. I mean, I've made the same typo multiple times. Like definition. Dude, definition is not a word. What was my brain thinking when it kept typing that? It is not a word. Seriously. Okay. This is going to be gorgeous when I go back and look at this. This is seriously one of the weirdest things I've ever done while recording. Just take a screenshot of something going on in game and just announce it as my aesthetic. Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, it's true. It is. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? I don't know. I've got a folder for my aesthetic, but I don't know if I want to put it there. Hold on a second. I don't want to do just this and nothing else. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Hold on, I know where to put it now. Alright. I found it. I found a place to put it. Okay. Now I'm almost finished. I am saving it right now. Okay, it's been saved. It has been saved successfully. Now I am closing the program. I do want people to. I do want to say that the game might take a while to update. I don't know if the video is going to lag because I opened that, but it is a possibility, and if so, just be a bit patient because I had to screenshot that. Okay. I defeated the raid boss 29 times. 29 times. This is day 1. Yeah, day 1. Still, imagine if on day 1 I was able to clear all of these. That would be insane. That would be complete insanity. I know that I have more of a life, but I definitely am not acting that way. Okay. Alright. Listen, dude, whenever I'm playing Quattro and I see you, I just have to kick your ass. Oh, God. But I could be playing anyone, but as soon as I see Quattro, I have to kick his ass. Oh, Quattro, what are you doing? Okay, well that doesn't explain shit. Alright. You know, I'm very excited for the future of this game. I mean, there are some things they haven't introduced yet. So I'm mainly looking forward to some of those. And I know that I have roasted Arc 5 a lot, but I still mean it. Like, there are characters I want from that world. I am not joking. Obviously, some of them, I mean most of them, aren't in Arc 5 world right now. I would actually say that a good portion of my favorite characters from Zexal aren't in the game yet. Though, 3 and 4 are, so, those are 2, and then Shark, that's 3. Yeah, I think that's it for now. As far as favorites go, I can't have every character on the list, come on. Though I did enjoy Astral's, observations in the early episodes of Zexal. Those were hilarious. Obviously, they went away after things started to pick up, but, you know, I still liked them. They were funny and hilarious. I wonder how the dub, did this. Actually, why do I care about the dub? I should not. Dude, I woke up once, and my first thought was, why did I say that I was starting to feel okay with the dub? Yeah, I thought that that was one of my first thoughts when I woke up. How did I ever say that I was starting to be okay with the dub? It was hilarious. It was very hilarious when I woke up. And I'm just like, yeah, it is kind of weird that I'd be okay with it dub. And they changed so much shit. They change so much shit. And now, I do think there are some good dub lines. I'm not sure about any dub lines for Zexal or Arc 5 or Varanes. But I do know that there are some good lines in GX and there are some good lines in GM. Yeah, so there are definitely some good dub lines, but I think for most people, this sub version of each series is definitely preferable. But I've heard that there are people that do watch the dub for Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is, I mean, it makes sense, obviously. Maybe people like to compare and contrast, but I don't do that. Now, I might still watch the 7 dub. I might watch 7 dubbed, because again, there isn't a whole lot that they could censor. And the main thing I do expect them to censor, well, that's not a problem. I think a lot of people would want that to be censored. And I'm not going to be specific about what that is because I still want to retain my sanity. Yeah, I still want to retain my sanity. I'm not sure if I'll be able to retain it, but, you know, it's just very depressing to consider that I can't talk about a character in a series that I like without having to make sure that eggshells aren't in the area. Yeah, it's depressing. Although I actually do wonder, because since I do know someone with a name that I am going to laugh my ass off if 4Kids does actually change the name I want them to change. Because there is definitely an American with that name. There is definitely an American with that name. I mean, not the last name, but the first one. I mean the given name, the first name. I know in Japan they put the last name first. I mean, I think that's pretty much everywhere. Though sometimes the US does the same thing. You know, like in patient files. Or at school or something, I guess. I do know that I've been referred to by my last name and I've been called back. So that's how I know that sometimes you can be referred to by your last name. You can be referred to by your last name in the United States too. I think that, I don't know why they do that. Considering there's not really, I mean, as far as I can recall, there isn't much of a culture around the United States doing that, but I have been called by my last name, which is interesting. But you know, I actually find it hilarious when people misspell my name. So when my last name was misspelled, I was laughing my ass off. I'm just like, how the hell do you mess that up? But it was hilarious. I had a wild time with that. I'm pretty sure there was just some kind of typo, or maybe someone was not... I don't know what was going on there, but it was hilarious. And I actually don't remember the misspelling, but it was very clearly a mistake. I don't really know where they got that typo. It was hilarious. And I have had mail come in with an H in my name. My name does not contain an H, though my middle name actually does. And yes, if you're wondering, yeah, my middle name actually is actually legitimately Reed. That is my real middle name. But that's as close as I get to actually being honest on Facebook. Yeah, I've got a lot of accounts on Facebook just because I made a lot of accounts with names that are entirely made up. But if I ever get published, those accounts are definitely going away. And if I ever get published, and if anything happens to Facebook, then, well, duh. Okay, I see. I don't know how I feel about this defeat. Quattro, you definitely need some help. Yeah, you need some help, dude. Seriously. I would offer to provide you said help, but I don't think you'd take it. Okay. To be quite honest, if I was Quattro's therapist, I'd probably be terrifying. That is not what you want from a therapist. That is absolutely not what you want with your therapist. You do not want your therapist to be terrifying. But, I mean, sometimes therapists are terrifying. I mean, let's just be honest. Some people out there think therapists are terrifying. And, I mean, in some cases, they can be. Because there are some very terrible therapists out there. But I'm pretty fortunate. My therapist is pretty decent. And now, she's pretty busy a lot, so I don't get to see her a lot, but I think but no matter what I say, I don't really think I can justify seeing her more often. I mean, even though I feel like I sometimes need to, I don't think that's actually the case. I think that's just I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not quite reality. Because I usually calm down from that state. It's usually temporary that I feel that way. And a lot of things go away before I even see my therapist. Which is interesting. It's like, dude, sometimes they even go away within mere hours. It's weird. And then sometimes I sit here and I'm like, why do I even bother getting therapy? I do a lot of therapy. Dude, oh my god. He used the Karibo. Wait, which Karibo was that? Well, it was still it was a Karibo monster. I love the Karibos. Okay, seriously, this is ridiculous. Well, alright. That loss was a bit more easy to predict. I don't think I could have won that one, even if I was actively playing. Alright, Quattro is finished messing people up, so, I don't... Hold on, let me look at the video. He's been doing this for a while, so I think the video is almost out. Hold on. Yeah, it's 23 minutes. I think he has enough time to get rid of that other standard duelist. But the video will have to end after that. So I'm going to auto duel. Anyway, I'm going to watch auto duel from my video editing program. Yeah, just to make sure I actually do end it after this. Because I think that might help. I'm not sure why I ever forget to check my video length. I know that I've been doing pretty well lately. I haven't been going as far as before, which is good. But yeah, I'm definitely sitting over here like, dude, I should be keeping up with my videos. That's what a YouTuber is supposed to be doing with their content. I'm not sure if I can call myself a YouTuber exactly. But I am definitely still posting a lot of videos. Now, one day I may have to slow down. I know that I upload a lot of videos at once. And that's not necessarily what you want if you're a big YouTuber, but if you're just getting started, I think it is okay to post a lot. It helps with it helps with the exposure to have as many videos as possible. And to get the kind of exposure you want, you generally have to keep uploading, which is what I will continue to do for a long time, even if it never pays off, because I just like doing this. Anyway guys, that'll wrap it up for this video. I will be back in my next one.